I think you should always be learning. And there's a few things I think if I was going to kind of give people like some hints and tips, I suppose. One that this is, I'm quite proud of this, but is an analogy I made up, which is the gin and tonic analogy when it comes to financing. So when someone orders a gin and tonic, they often have a favorite gin, right? And they'll go to a bar and they'll specifically order that gin, and then they let the bartender put any tonic in the glass. Yet that tonic makes up 90% of the glass. And I would always say to clients, don't forget that, they put a lot of effort, obviously into sourcing the equity and saving the money for the deal. But the debt is 90%, of the money that goes into a scheme. It's probably 10% of the cost of the project. You kind of don't want to take it for granted, and you want to make sure you're definitely getting the optimal debt terms because they have such a big impact on your project. So I'd say do as much research as you can into your debt. The market is constantly moving. So, the lenders who were good last month might not be as good this month. And definitely the lender that you used last year or 2 years ago may or may not be competitive today. So I would always say shop around.